In this video, we are talking about some of the soft skills FAQs. The first one is a role of a Scrum Master. So we had a long discussion about various roles, Scrum Master, Product Owner and all. But still, when we get into soft skills, we tend to move from extremes. One time we think that Scrum Master should lead, control, monitor all the team members. And the other group thinks that Scrum Master should not be worried about what the team is doing. They are self-organizing. Now both these extremes are wrong. The Scrum Master or an Agile coach should not be leading, should not be directing by way of giving them a command. But he should always remain connected with their team members and he lead them by asking questions in a different way, by putting questions to them rather than commanding questions, or by way of serving them. So we should visualize a group of volunteers, and a Scrum Master or an Agile coach should behave like a leader who is getting work done from volunteers. So the techniques which we use, the motivation level which we try to imbibe in our volunteers in order to get the work, the similar kind of technique, similar kind of approach a Scrum Master or an Agile coach should be using when he is dealing with self-organized and motivated team members. Now, when I say this, many of you will say that we don't have these kind of people. We don't have a self-organized or motivated individuals. Now, yes, this is a fact, and it depends. The type of people you have is dependent on the type of organization you work in, the type of culture you are in. Now, there will be an interferences. We cannot assume that every organization or in every country will have a similar culture and we can create a similar kind of self-organizing and motivated team. But as an Agile coach, as a Scrum Master, we should focus on having a roadmap. If the organization, if the culture is resistive to it, you still need to have a roadmap where you build an amount of self-organizing and self-management capability in your team. So it's your job. If they are not self-organizing, your job is first to make them self-organizing and then lead them. But it is not like that if they are not self-organizing, you also end up working as a teacher, like we spoke about Suhari. So you teach them, but you have a goal that at the end they should become self-organized and take care of their own problems. Now, final question which I get from various things: can the Scrum Master do one-on-one? Can he take a team member in a room and talk about why you are not performing? A lot of time one-on-one is looked at as a negative thing, that somebody is pointing out that you are bad, this and that. Now, in Agile, you need to do a individual coaching. We spoke about group level coaching and individual coaching. And we spoke that during the iteration, Scrum Master or an Agile leader end up doing one-on-one coaching more because they don't want to disturb you. You should not be disturbing the complete team. Now, when you are doing one-on-one or individual coaching, you definitely need to ask the right questions. Now, rather than becoming an authoritative or a blaming personality, you need to find out why the person is unable to perform. Because you need to start with an assumption that he is a motivated guy. He used to be a motivated guy. Now there is some problem which is disturbing him. We don't assume a X type of people who will say always no. We always assume a Y type of people who wants to work, but because of some reasons they are unable to perform. And as a Scrum Master, by doing a one-on-one, you need to get into the details and help the individual, help the team to grow it. So yes, you can do one-on-one, and you have a responsibility of creating a team which can deliver. Developing a productive team and maintaining their productivity level is one of your primary responsibility. So yes, you can do one-on-one, but do it in a positive sense. Don't think that one-on-one is always negative. Yeah, so these are the few things which I wanted to discuss related to soft skills.